Definitely. And it's weird because this matchup looks really bad.
The thing is,
I don't know if it is, but it looks really bad.
I think it's less like a matchup thing and more just Jae Pea as a player. Always puts so much thought into what his decisions are.
True.
And I think, honestly, it might just be like Lucinas are used to just kind of being Lucina and just like steamrolling through neutral. And against a player who's thinking that critically, sometimes it just doesn't pay out.
I definitely do think that as Villager, you got to constantly be thinking, you know, like you can't be throwing out stupid hitboxes as a Villager.
Oh yeah, he just doesn't have the hitbox size or the speed to be doing that.
Does not.
But I mean,
Fair is very annoying, but not like amazing, you know.
We already see that like Vaughn's already thinking really carefully about his own neutral, like tossing out that early shield break, even though it didn't break JP's shield. Sends a very clear message to start the set off with, which is I'm hunting for your shields. I'm gonna try to kill you early, and then that way, you know, your extra sword strikes will maybe break through. Maybe
a little less shielding from JP is what Vaughn wants, you know, free aerials.
At the end of the day, like that's the great thing about shield breakers. It doesn't even need to work. The message it sends gets them to play the way you want them to play.
You can land one on their full shield and it doesn't break. That's a message.
Yeah.
Oh, barely making it there. Lucina Magna Hand. I'm loving JP just so confident this move. Me saw that he was just running back and forth. Another thing that looks annoying for Lucina, I'm pretty sure Uppy loses to Bowling Ball. If he gets put in an angle where he has to only go high, like Bowling Ball might always just shut it down.
Wow, that's actually a huge deal. I know in Smash 4 having like a rising hitbox up B would plank out the Bowling Ball for a lot of characters. But if that's the case, then that would explain why specifically Vaughn is going for diagonal angle recoveries as opposed to recovering just below the ledge.
Even just delaying his recovery like by a second, you know.
Yeah,
Him away. But one thing that's really good from JP that I've noticed, he's already Bowling Ball. Is that it?
Nope. No,
he's already gone like 4 grabs, and as Villager.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the respect he's already earned for his slingshot. Ooh, okay.
That's it. Ooh, okay. That berry not as good as all the other ones, you know.
Yeah.
It is good because it does lead to Bowling Ball, which kills fairly early, but doesn't last as long as like something like, you know, roller.
JP's boldness off stage is not like,
because we
were talking about earlier, like he could just dump bowling balls off stage, right? But like here he is going for like extreme drop zone nairs,
trying to catch his jump, you know, and that stock as fast as he can. But JP doing really good. Vaughn though, quietly making a comeback.
Yeah, he's got himself about like 50% more to make up, and then JP will be at death percent.
Ooh, that was a great way for the air dodge.
Yeah, I love seeing that sort of thing.
Yeah. Not only waiting for it, but like immediately reacting to the air dodge. I love seeing that. Once again, even game, I would say. Oh, not anymore. That was bad DI, right?
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't fought a Villager, so I don't even know what bad DI looks like quite yet.
And JP, though, he's just playing his game.
Yeah.
Villager is very annoying. When he puts that Lloyd rocket down, you want to jump over it.
Yeah.
And Villagers will always just try to call it out with a fair, short fair.
Because the question is, am I going to stay on the ground and shield it and risk him running up and grabbing me? Or am I going to jump over it? And the answer is, like, yeah, there's no one option you can pick that's safe against everything. You have to read what the Villager is looking for.
Very true. But Vaughn, once again, like, he's always down, but he's never out, you know?
Okay, that was nasty. JP just reacting to the air dodge on his fair, covering everything.
JP's like making Villager look like such a fast character right now. When in reality, Villager's not fast.
No, Villager's, ooh, there we go.
Barely, like, ducking under that fair and just landing that F smash.
Now, we've been talking about how, like, Vaughn's still, even though he's been having a bit of a hard time in the neutral, it's still a zoner neutral. So, like, losing neutral against a zoner, it's not like losing against Wario. You don't take, like, 50%. You take 7%.
Yeah.
And because of that, like, when Vaughn gets in, especially when he gets in these juggles, right, being able to react to a lot of these, ooh!
That would have been it. Okay, well, while you were saying all that about the zoner and the neutral, Vaughn just took a pretty big lead.
Yeah, exactly. He's just being able to play this juggle game so nicely.
Yeah, that's it.
And a big part of that is, as annoying as Villager's kit is to deal with, is annoying in a neutral where he's at horizontal with you. So he's able to pepper you with slingshots, get that Lloyd out. But when you're juggling him, you're right below him, so or at least diagonally, right? He doesn't have hitboxes that can cover that space, and Lucina's forward air is going to be just fine, and her up air.
His dare is a little too slow to come out in disadvantage state. His nair is good, but
it's not going to work against a sword character.
Like Lucina, you're just going to lose every time.
And that's really what Vaughn capitalized on, is he stayed right in the lower corners of JP's body while juggling, and he had the luxury of reacting to air dodges and also just throwing out any aerial and catching him.
You are winning in every situation possible at that point.
Yeah, so like getting pecked away in neutral, even though in a strict probabilistic sense, Vaughn is losing, you know, 7 out of 10 times in neutral, doesn't really matter because he's able to put on so much more pain when he gets in.
That's the life of a zoner, too. I mean, you do your best to keep that control at all times because that's how you win. But when your zone gets broken down, you know, it hurts.
Oh, yes.
It really does.
Beautiful parry.
Oh my god, I've never seen a villager parry. That was kind of cool.
Oh
my god, these upper strings though. That was like 4 in a row.
He looks like Killager when he parries. You know, he's ready to murder now.
Yeah.
It's like you can almost see the glints of the axe in his eyes.
Blood.
Yeah.
He's out for blood. The axe just comes out, you know. One thing that's very cool about this game is they give each character unique like parry animation.
Yes.
I think it's so cool.
I'm looking first what the DLC characters' parries animations are going to be like.
Joker's parry.
Oh, yeah, I already know
that's
it's
it.
Yeah.
That was great. That was really good from JP.
You saw Vaughn actually mash out. He was so close to escaping.
Ooh.
The thing that's so hard about mashing out, too, is that, like, when you're mashing really hard, you might not necessarily get the option you want. Like, oh, no!
He died at 0!
Oh, my God. You know, Bam would know the answer, but unfortunately, he's not on commentary, so you can't tell us.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
But, yeah, no, he got soft and nared, and the stage killed him.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. He would have had to reverse his up B.
Yeah, he'd had to, like, reverse his up B, or at least have the composure to, like, drift backwards, right?
Sure. But this, that up B barely missed. I think Villager's grab animation is what made that miss. Kind of leans forward and literally barely missed.
And I think, yeah, Vaughn wasn't even sure what was going to be coming out next. He's like, I whiffed. I just need a DP. Like, I guarantee he was thinking DP. And then
he's like, this is going to kill. Like, this is such a big lead for JP. The unfortunate SD from Vaughn, putting him a whole stock behind when he was already down 1. So he's down 2 now. Barely, oh my god.
This is honestly, like, unless Vaughn gets himself an insane string or actually an edge guard of his own, JP's going to run away with this. It's already at 106%. Villager does not lack kill options.
He does not.
So let's see what Vaughn's got. Right, he's already popped him up. Oh, doesn't catch the air dodge on the platform.
That one up air would have led to a lot of it. Good parry from Vaughn, but not being able to punish.
Yeah.
Wow. Not even going for the grab, just going for the straight up berry.
I think that, like, JP is convinced that Vaughn won't be in shield enough, right? Vaughn's already throwing out all these rolls. So he's just trying to go ahead and catch one of these berries so he can throw out a Boiling Ball. Does the trick.
That's such a good option in this game. Down smash is
so
good. Especially was near useless in Smash 4.
Especially because of, like, what's the word? How much harder it is to whiff punish in this game. Oh, yeah. You can get away with fishing for it a lot more.
Pretty sure a fully spaced down smash might be pretty hard to punish.
Oh, yeah, because it covers
Lucina,
like a
not really,
line.
but a lot of characters might have a hard time punishing it.
Oh, yeah. Especially if it's the back hit.
Yeah, the second hit, yeah.
Then you're not going to close that gap inside.
Yeah. But game 3, I think Vaughn counter-picking to Shadow I think it was FD. I know he likes picking Shadow Moses Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, FD.
FD? Okay,
the
okay.
FD version. So I do like the counter-pick, you know, no platforms. Even though the platforms definitely were benefiting him more than JP.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's the weird part, actually.
I'm kind of not sure about it, because he was abusing JP's air dodges to those platforms really hard. The idea here is, of course, he wants to just not have to worry about the platform mix-up, just keep catching his landing over and over. But what this means is in terms of neutral, you don't get the access to platforms to make yourself your way through all the zoning game, right?
Neutral is a tad bit harder.
Yeah.
But Vaughn probably knows that, just chose it, you know, from his own judgment, thinking, you know what, I want to go here, I think it'll be a good idea.
Yeah.
And it's not looking bad so far. He definitely has the lead. That's the second time he's used the extended hitbox from the Lord Rockets to just, you know, get that hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually would. If he traded that from the bottom, that would have been. Oh, but good forward smash. Yeah. Just grabbed too slow. To even be able to contest the forward smash. Vaughn with a big lead, but you know, JP definitely not just gonna let that slide.
Oh no, he's already finding himself these pivot grabs, looking for them more on the landing as opposed to on a grounded Lucina.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Especially because now, like, Vaughn's kind of like woken up. When he sees JP running at him, he's swinging.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, he's up to no good. He's up to trying to grab me, and I'm not going to be afraid anymore.
Vaughn is not giving him the hope.
Oh!
That was so good from JP.
And that's the challenge of edgeguarding Villager. If you try to come at it head on, especially before he's committed to the balloon ride, he can go ahead and pick you off with that slingshot.
And that's like the thing you said, you know, when he's at disadvantage, Villager's not in the angle where he can shoot, you know, his fair bear. But that was the perfect angle where he could have shot it, and he did.
Yeah.
He took advantage of that situation and just shot out a good fair, but Vaughn down tilt, covering a lot of down smash covers so many options. If you down tilt the opponent at the absolute ledge, down smash will cover every option.
They'd have to time their get up attack perfectly in order to beat it.
But if you just see them not tech, you can just shoot it out.
Oh yeah.
Vaughn is actually like the master of that. He loves doing that, and it's so cool to see. You know.
It's almost like the Fire Emblem bread and butter. It's getting there at this point.
Roy, Marth, if you can land the tipper down.
Oh god, yeah, Marth, it's disgusting.
Yeah, but JP, you know, just firing away with these fairs. It's not looking. I feel this is the one game where Vaughn is playing neutral a bit better. You know.
Yeah.
Not getting hit by these stray fairs, not getting grabbed as much. He still is, but not as much as the other games.
One thing that's helping JP is he's actually slowed down his neutral. He was running with like a ton of momentum earlier. That grab was actually incredibly gutsy. Wow. Nice coverage with the tree as well.
We're gonna see the axe though. Nope, just bear. This is such a big lead for Vaughn. JP, one on-stage situation. Oh my,
the shield's almost broken.
Shield.
And here's the thing, I know JP's taking note of that. He's tossing out tons of projectiles because I know shield isn't even an option now.
Oh my god, that might be it. Nope. Drifting a little too far, not being able to punish the air dodge in.
And Vaughn kind of really trying to back off on this stock. He knows that it's about to go away. He's just looking for every little bit of damage so that when his fresh stock comes in, he can just capitalize with invincibility.
Vaughn even had the read too, but just barely missing that forward smash. Still though, JP not being able to kill him. He's going to get the edge right here.
Goes for the up air.
Double turnips. Triple for sure would have killed there.
Triple would have, yeah.
Yeah, this is now a really bad spot. He's going to jump fair.
He's going to go as low as possible and gets the tech, gets the second tag, and dies to the back air right afterwards. Vaughn ready to go.
Yeah, even the only thing JP could have done there was air dodge into the stage. But after teching, you press R, you got to tech again R, and then you have to press R again towards the stage. It's such a hard situation for Villager.
Yeah.
No airspeed, no moves to even contest the back air.
It's so tough also because, like, at that moment, your mentality is so much more likely to be on, I need a tech, that you're not thinking, what if my opponent reads both of these techs and is able to then harass me right afterwards? Because you'd essentially have to air dodge in your first available frame in order to get away from that, which means you'd have to know that Vaughn was ready.